Hello and welcome back to my craft room. I've got a very busy day planned today. I'm hoping to make 3 videos. It goes as it usually does. I'll get halfway through one, but anyway, it's good to have ambition. It's good to have something to aim for. But things have already taken an unexpected turn when I got a late delivery from the postman. I say late, it's late morning. And I can see who these are from. So I've got one from Suseka in our Discord. And as far as I know, Susan and I are only doing the art swap this time. But this is pretty fat for an art swap. And I think we said we'd do the stitch swap next time because I'd already filled up my list. So I'm a bit worried now that I've got it the wrong way around. And this one is from Claire, who you'll know as Clair96bel in our Discord. And we haven't agreed to do a swap at all, so I don't know what I'm going to find in here. So it's very exciting. I'm just finishing up my squares, ready to go out last night, my stitched squares. So hoping I'll be able to send them off tomorrow. It's still only 18th of December. And the deadline isn't until 31st to have sent them all off. So if anybody's watching this who doesn't know what I'm talking about the Great Big Little Stitchery swap and the Great Big Little Art swap. I will link to I've done a playlist for each of the swaps. I'll put them in the description box if you want to find out more about what they're all about and see some other openings and stuff. And I'll also put my link tree in, and from there you can find your way to the Arty Farty Annie group on Facebook, or our free Discord community where there's a stitchery swap room and an art swap room, and you can go into any of those places and find your swapsters and join in. And there will be future swaps. I think we'll have a little break, and then we'll maybe just do a couple swaps a year. I think would be a good idea. Of course, you can do what you like between yourselves. What else was I going to say? Oh, and I will also link to the online gallery that I put together with all of the squares from the very first Great Big Little Stitchery swap. If you want your stitched squares to be included in the gallery for this time, so the next gallery, then you'll need to email them to me, and you'll find my email in that link tree as well. So you need to do an email with gallery in the subject line, nice clear photo showing just your square, 1 photo for each square please, and just tell me what name you want displayed in the gallery, which country you come from, and if you want any links, I can only just do 1 link per square. So if you want a link to your Instagram account or YouTube channel or whatever, I can arrange it so that when people click on your square, they'll get a link to wherever you choose. Okay, so enough waffle about that. Let's go in. I'm dying to find out what these are. I'm also slightly worried that I've put Susan on the wrong list or something. Okay, let's go in. I can't show this bit because we've got addresses on both sides of the envelope here, so let me just go in. I put my hand over her address. She's actually put Art Swap 2, but it's very fat and squishy, so I think she's put something extra in there. If you are doing the swaps, don't feel like, you'll see a lot of people will put lovely, and it is so lovely, it's so gorgeous to get extra goodies and stuff, but if you're doing an awful lot of them, or if you're posting them overseas, it can get a bit it can be a bit difficult. So don't feel like you've got to. It's lovely when people do, but don't feel like you've got to put extras in. Or maybe it's not extras, maybe it's just really fat art. Right, let's put that envelope with the addresses out the way. Oh look, it's a homemade card. I always love to get a handmade card. This beautiful feels really nice, beautiful die cut dragonfly and foliage here, really beautifully done. And you need to get a little stamp like I've got one of these. If you like making cards and you haven't got one of these already, my husband got me this one year for Christmas. It's sweet, and you can just put your own little stamp on the back. Really nice. I don't know how much it costs. I don't think they're hugely expensive. Beautiful. Oh, of course. Yes. What I forgot to say is we've got an optional theme this year, which is my favourite ... Fill in the blank. So it could be your favourite colour, stitch if it's a stitch swap, technique if it's the art swap, or your favourite place or book or food or whatever, or just ignore the theme altogether. So I don't know if Susan would have done the theme. And also for the art swap this time, I suggested we do bookmarks, because I think it just make a nice change from doing a square. Normally we do just a 4-inch or 10cm square, and I'm doing bookmarks this year, so some people have done both. I think I'll just be doing the bookmarks, but it's so lovely. So I've got a handmade card and I've got a lovely bookmark to use. Now let's make sure there's no addresses or anything. So that's why it's so fat, because she's put it in a nice protective custom made envelope. Padded envelope. Brilliant. Okay, so that's what that is. Let's have a look at the note first. To Annie, I'm so pleased to be one of your art swapsters, and I really hope you like the bookmark. I bet I will. I so enjoy all your videos that are full of inspiration and creativity. Oh, can we goose pimples that come out now? Oh, your lovely face. I'm very glad you think it's lovely, Susan. Oh, infectious laughter and genuine kindness to others. Oh, bless you. Make me smile every time I watch it. Tell you what, it sounds like such a corny thing to say, but it just makes my day when I hear things like it. Just the thought that you've even in some little way cheered somebody up, or given somebody a smile, or inspired them to have a go at something. It just absolutely has given me such a sense of purpose in my retirement, and it's kept me going through the times when otherwise I might go into a bit of I do have a bit of a tendency to go into a dark place occasionally, and having, it's very motivating to know that it can make these videos and stuff and share what you love doing with other people. And I think all of us who do creative hobbies know that it can really keep you going through some difficult times, having that creative outlet. But sometimes if it gets really bad, you can't even feel like creating. And I know it's really bad when it gets like that. And so having the motivation of coming on and making these videos and things has really pulled me through a lot of times. So, and this whole community, the whole idea of the swaps was to celebrate our community and sort of I suppose deepen the connections with people that we've made friends with online through these amazing hobbies of ours, and it just has so done that. I'm so grateful for it, and I'm so proud of our community. But a community is down to all the individual members, isn't it? It's all of those people coming I'm waffling on, I know I am, but it just means such a lot to me to have found this group of kindred souls that we've all connected with each other. I know I'm waffling. I'm going to stop now. But I just wanted to say it just means such a lot to me, all of this. Genuinely means such a lot to me. Anyway, you've brought together an amazing community of lovely people. Oh, both on Facebook and in the Discord group. For that I'm forever grateful. Can't wait to see what 2024 brings. So many ideas for 2024. Take care, huge hugs, Susan. Beautiful, beautiful card. I can't wait to see this bookmark. My goose pimples of excitement come out to play. Oh, let's cut across the top really carefully. Whether it's stitching or art, this moment of the big reveal of a piece that someone has made specially for you is just, there's nothing else like it. If you've not done this yet, join me with the next swap, you'll find out what I mean. Oh, look. Wow. Oh, Susan. How beautiful is that? Look at the lovely silky... Oh, look. Oh, my God. Wherever did you find those? Oh, wow. I'm completely gone. That's sweet. So there's this, I've got to pull myself together, goodness sake. There's this beautiful watercolour-y background. I don't know if she's done it with inks or watercolours. Beautiful, vibrant colours. Just doing their own free-flowing thing there. Look at this. Oh, look. And there's beautiful pen and ink work on top. The little bee. Beautiful. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, good. She's signed it on the back, Suseka's. Yeah, so that's we all know her as if you're in the Discord group. And then this beautiful silky, coordinating silky tassel with this charm. I've never seen these before. Look, it's just like my glasses thing. So if you're looking at this, if you don't know, my sort of little logo thing that Tom designed for me is in the bottom right hand corner of your screens, I think. And these glasses go on my face before I even open my eyes in the morning, and don't come off until I go to bed. So these are very much part of my face these days. Love that. And it's got this lovely little daisy flower link to it as well. That is so beautiful, Susan. I love it. I think she's coated it with, it feels like she's coated it with like a matte medium or something to protect it. And it's nice that I can use this. I think where I'll be using these bookmarks will be in, because I do tend to have a lot of books, like novels that I'm reading on the go at the same time. I tend to have them on my Kindle these days. So where I'll end up using my bookmarks will be in the craft books and things that I'm using. So they will be out. I'll be seeing them all the time, which is lovely. So a lot of the projects, like the starting the Colour Inspiration Journal project, if you'd like to join in, I'll be starting that in January, and that will involve looking at a lot of different books for inspiration. So that's where these bookmarks will be coming out to play a lot. Oh, Susan, I'm blown away with that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Mwah. I need to get a tissue before I open the next one. Excuse me. That's better. Oh dear. Red nose now. Okay, let's have a look at and see what Claire has sent me. So as far as I know, we're not doing a swap at all this year. So this time. Yeah, I'm thinking of the swaps next time. I don't know what everybody else thinks about it. I got a little bit of feedback about it last time. Excuse my red nose. So, yeah, what I'm thinking is, for the swaps, I think we all need a little bit of break in between, and we want to make them special. We just keep continually swapping and swapping. It's not a special event anymore. But what I'm thinking is twice a year would be nice. So why don't we think about next April 2024, and then again in October. And if we kick off in October, people can do Christmassy things if they want to. We could start in April and then normally we've had a 2-month deadline, and that seems to work quite well. Start in October, and the idea would be to get them posted off by the 30th of November. I think that way we'd avoid the Christmas post problems. I made my eyes sting now. God, I'm really seriously stinging my eyes. Trouble is, you might not know if you don't wear glasses, but if you start crying when you're wearing glasses, they all steam up. It's a bit unfortunate when you're trying to make a video. Where was I? So I think that a couple of times a year would be nice, but I think if we do it too often, it'll stop feeling so special. And also, we've all got other things we like to do as well. So and we could always perhaps kick things off the month before the start date. So people who like to get their list done ahead of time and have time to think about the theme and such like would still be able to do that. They'd have to say, yeah, I think a month before would be enough. Yeah, so let me know what you think. That's kind of what I've got in my head. We don't need to think about it too soon, but just something to bear in mind so I can sort of plan things out. I'm going to try, one of my things I'm going to try and do next year is be a little bit more organised, because I've got so many new projects I want to do. And of course, life throws things in the way sometimes, or other ideas come up, or you just end up going down a rabbit hole you weren't expecting, and a fun rabbit hole. So things will go a bit off-piste, but I just want to have a rough kind of idea for the year. So I am thinking ahead. I'm not very good at doing. But let me know what you think. Okay, enough waffle. Find out what Claire sent. Yes. I'm not leaving anything. I left something in an envelope the other day. I had to go back into my... Luckily, I keep most of the envelopes. I had to go back into my stash of envelopes to find it. Luckily, the person who sent it was watching my video and said, check your envelope. You didn't... There's something I put in that you didn't show. And there it was, still in the envelope. Beautifully wrapped. Oh, Claire, look. Look at this. I've never seen anything like that. How beautiful. Stitched gift tag. Oh, that'll be another one to hang on my tree. I hang different, not necessarily as traditionally Christmassy things on my tree. Look. Felt on the back. It's like a green baize, isn't it? Happy Christmas. Just a little something I saw for you, together with a handmade tag that can be reused or hung on your tree. Have a good one, love, Claire. Oh, thank you, Claire. Well, so now I think probably this is an actual... I don't know what to do now because I've opened this on camera, whether to keep this for Christmas Day to open. I can't decide. And there's a card as well. To Annie, John and Tom. But I'm going to open it. Oh, it's a hand-painted one. Oh, look. I think it's inspired by Rachel. She was doing these baubles inspired by Rachel. Rachel Brereton Art was doing watercolour baubles. I'll try and remember to leave a link to Rachel's channel as well. Oh, that is so gorgeous, Claire. Messy hands for printing ink. I'm always doing that. You make this beautiful card and right at the last minute you go... Oh, that is so lovely. Absolutely beautiful, Claire. Thank you. I'm still in two minds as to whether to open this because I've now opened it on camera or save it for Christmas. Perhaps I should message her and see what she says. I messaged Claire through Discord and she's got right back to me and she said it's okay for me to open before Christmas. Yeah, she said she just woke up with this idea buzzing in her head. I know that feeling. I think we carry on arting and crafting in our sleep, don't we? Often. She woke up with this idea buzzing in her head. Absolutely fantastic idea doing this. I haven't seen anyone else do it. I'm sure. I guess it must have been done before. Has anybody else ever tried doing this? But it's such a lovely idea. Imagine it for like a special birthday or a wedding gift. Something that people can keep and hang up somewhere. Just, I love that. This will be hung up on my weird and wonky Christmas tree. And then I'll keep it in our little box of Christmas treasures to come out every year. And every time it comes out, I will think of Claire. Beautiful. Shall we find out what's in the little gift now? I tell you, our Christmas decorations tend to be red, blue and white more than the green. And that will fit right in. I mean, to be fair, I'm not that coordinated with it. So where did that little pair of scissors go? Yes. I wonder what's in here. Oh, I haven't got one of these, and I was just thinking the other day what a good idea they were. Magnetic needle minder. What a great idea. These are so handy, not just for sewing needles, but also for these felting needles when you're working on your felting. It's easy to lose your needles. So I was just thinking the other day, I wonder if I should get myself one of those. Lovely little packaging, isn't it? How cute is that? Oh, now the camera won't like it because of the shine. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. So it's all enamelled. It's gorgeous. Look at the colours. Very much my colours. Oh, that's so sweet and thoughtful of you, Claire. Thank you. That's going to be used all the time. I can't work out how to get it off now. Oh, I was being a bit of a gimmick there. Look, it's just because it's magnetic. Look, it's quite a strong magnet. Don't lose the magnet. Don't lose the magnet. So I can clip this on the side of whatever bag I'm using or onto my own clothing or anything. Oop, it's a very strong magnet and I can always keep the needle handy now. Is it a strong enough magnet to hold that? Oh, yes, it definitely is. So even this great big felting needle, it'll hold it really well. Yeah, that is just wonderful. And I might even, that's a little needle there that I had on it. I've got one of those magnetic little stick-on magnet things. I can just pop it up there. It's up on my shelf above me, so I can just pop it up there, put my needle on it, and it'll always be there. Or, as I say, I can clip it onto my own clothing, whatever craft bag I'm using. Fantastic. And for all of the art and crafts clobber that I've got, I haven't got one of these. I've never had one. And I just thought the other day I was watching somebody felting and using one, and I just thought, yeah, what a good idea. I need to think about getting one of them. It must have read my mind. I just love the little design because it's like one of the little bobbins, isn't it, with a thread, rainbow thread wrapped around it. It's even got the little nick where you put the thread through. It's so cute, absolutely adorable. Oh, that's so lovely of you, Claire. Thank you very, very much. Mwah. I'm just blown away by those. Oh, look, these sequence of things that happen to be here just fit in nicely, don't they? From my thumbnail. Shall we get my thumbnail? Beautiful, beautiful. How lucky am I? What a lovely start to the day. Oh, thank you so much to Susan and Claire. I'm really touched by both of those. thank any of you who've been joining in with the swaps, or who've ever done anything where you've exchanged handmade things with each other. There's just something so special about it. These things that people have made for you is thoughtful gifts. You know, every time I look at these, I'll get that little. Oh. I'm probably being daft, but you know, that's me. So that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you again really soon, one way or another. Bye. What a shambles.